I'm kind of dancing here in the studio. Oh, Charles, I'm so sorry you can't dance with us. Everybody, this is WAPI. Richard Dixon has taken the day off, and he's trusted me to take over the reins. And I'm Donna Francavilla. I am filling in for Richard just for today, and at least until the next time he asks me to fill in for him. We are talking with Charles Barkley, who just had some major surgery on his hip, an entire hip replacement, correct?
Yep.
And so, pretty soon you'll be up and around and good to go.
Pretty soon.
So do you think that your golf swing will improve now that you've had this hip surgery? I'm not that,
that's what the doctors seem to think so.
Yeah.
Because they told me when they did the preliminary test, my hip only worked at 10%. I mean, I'm hoping. I mean, I'm not going to go crazy if it doesn't.
It'll probably be that side will be so much stronger, don't you think?
Well, I just wanted to rotate. Because first of all, I'm not smart enough to know all this terminology, but he says your hip only works at about 10%. And this was like 6 months ago when he did the initial test at the Cleveland Clinic. Mm-hmm. So at least I know that he said, like I say, he said, so he knows. I didn't even know this doctor. He was fantastic, to be honest with you, but I didn't know him. He says, I'm gonna tell you something, and you're not gonna believe me. I said, Doc, what is it? He says, you're going to play better golf. I said, Doc, what the hell are you talking about? He says, your hip only works at 10%. I think that you're going to play better golf once you get your hip fixed. Because you might, and I say, it might not help your swing, but at least you'll be able to move at 100%. And I just started laughing. I said, I damn sure hope so.
I'm hoping so, too. How soon can you get out there and give it a try?
Probably 3 months.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, probably 3 months. He said you probably won't be able to swing a golf club for 3 months, which, hey, listen, that's a good thing about this whole thing, Donna. I'm on vacation for about 4 to 5 months a year, mm-hmm. So I'm right in the middle of my downtime. Mm-hmm. I had a little, I was busy this summer with the stuff going on with my mom, so I delayed everything. But now I'm free until I think the season started October 31st. I think it starts Halloween. That's the next time I officially got to work. So this is actually a great time for me.
So I assume you're not recuperating in Birmingham?
I couldn't do it in Birmingham because my mom has a 2-story house. I'm not allowed to do stairs.
Oh.
So I'm in Philadelphia.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to go upstairs. My mom has a 2-story house. There were no bedrooms on the bottom floor. Mm-hmm. So I was not able to do that.
So I'm glad you have that much time off and to recover. I think I mentioned to you my sister had her hip replaced recently, and she's doing great. In fact, she has been walking around and she said she should have done it. Same thing as you. Should have done this a long time ago. So that's something to look forward to. Every day you will get stronger and you will.
How long did she had a walker for 6 weeks?
Yeah, she had a walker she actually had to go back to crutches because she, the walker, she actually regressed a little bit and had a lot of pain.
Oh, really?
And went back to the crutches and then got back onto the walker. But, you progress at whatever pace you can, and everybody's different.
Yeah, the doctor said, he said, listen, don't try to speed this up. Just listen to me. Mm-hmm. He said, don't be impatient. He says, you're going to be on a walker for 6 weeks. He said, the one thing you don't want is us to have to go and do this again. But then you're going to be on a walker longer.
Mm-hmm. Well, you have to listen to them when they give you that kind of advice. By the way, I want to give you again my condolences on the death of your mom. How are you doing regarding all that?
Donna, it was tough, to be honest with you. It was really tough. I mean, obviously for anybody. But, it was so frustrating at the end. Because she was in the hospital for 2 months. And then she was in hospice. And then listen, the hospice people were amazing. They were flat out just amazing during the entire process. Mm-hmm. And I always want to give them a shout out. But at the end, I was glad that it was over because you never want to see one of your loved ones suffer.
Yeah.
But my mom, she was a great mom. She did a great job with me and my 3 brothers, and that's all you can ask for. And now I just have to go forward, making her proud. That's all you
and
can
honor
do.
her memory.
Yeah, death is part of life.
The memorial service was beautiful.
Yeah, they were really really nice at the church. We couldn't fit everybody in our church, and it was really cool the way they let us use the church, and they were fantastic. And I gave them a shout out and just thanked them very much for letting us have, because it worked out perfectly. Because man, there were so many people, and I really appreciate every call, every text, every letter, every cell phone call. So many people reached out to me. It was really an amazing thing. But the event itself was fantastic.
We didn't get the chance to talk about politics, but if you can stay with us, I promise we will get to it. Coming out, they're playing music again, so that means I have to take a break, Charles.
Okay. I'll be here when you get back.
All right. I appreciate that. You're listening to The Richard Dixon Show. I'm Donna Francavilla of Frankly Speaking Communications and CBS Radio. I am filling in for Richard today, and we are talking to Charles Barkley. He just had some surgery on his hip, a hip replacement. And when we come back, I will talk to him about what he thinks is going on with the presidential election, and maybe he can tell us who he's going to vote for if he already knows. Stay with us. You're listening to 1070 WAPI.